What's going on, guys? Yeah, I had nothing better to do, clean up the house and whatnot. And I noticed on this ear, now I've already put in the eight gauge already, and I'll tell you why I didn't even film all that because I was sitting here, and this right ear is usually the one that gives me all my trouble. And I was sitting there in the car, and every now and then I'll sit there and I'll twist them and kind of play with them to keep them from, I guess you could say, crusting up or whatever, which mine have not done yet. And I was sitting there and I was twisting it, and I guess I pulled on it too. I guess I pulled on it too hard, and the bar with the rubber bands actually came out. And I don't mean to just come out. I mean when I was twisting this one, I pulled, to kind of play with it to massage my earlobes. And I guess I pulled on it the wrong way or something, and I pulled the whole thing out, and it still had the rubber band on the end of it. So I was sitting there like, that didn't even hurt. And the rubber band's obviously bigger than the 10 or whatever that's in there now. So I got done cleaning the house, and I was just sitting here, and I was like, nothing to do. Kids are at school. So I grabbed the kit, and I'm like, well, shit, here goes an 8, getting into different sizes, so we'll see what happens. And sure enough, I took out the 10 and then grabbed the taper and used a lot of petroleum, actually not petroleum jelly, but I used a lot of Sab or whatever. So I was like, okay, this is not going to go in. This is just, and then my phone died, so I didn't exactly record it. And I was like, okay, this is not going to go in. This is going to be just whatever. I grabbed the taper, the 8 gauge, and I grabbed my ear, and you can see I got the 8 gauge in there right. The 8 is in there now. I grabbed the taper, massaged my earlobes for a few minutes, and all that stuff, and I grab it and I put it through it, and I'm like, okay. And then I go to the bathroom or I turn on the phone or whatever to look into the camera, and it's all the way through to the very end. I said, oh, holy hell. Okay. So I was like, okay. Then on this other one, I was like, okay, we're going to try it too. And lo and behold, I grabbed the 8, generous with the lubrication. Very generous with it, and I'm just doing just massaging, getting ready for the worst, and it amazes me how in the last video I was gonna go like a month, in between sizes. And I've called a few people, and I've talked to some ear piercers and stuff that have been doing it for a long time. And I said, look, I've literally been gauging my ears for maybe three weeks, maybe. Going up pretty much a size a week, I guess. And I know you're supposed to wait longer, and I told them and all this stuff, and I told the person, hey, I've had my ears pierced for over 10 years, and my holder never closed up. And he's like, well, obviously you're a fast healer. And I sent a few pictures to a few people about, what my ears look like and all that. And they're like, well, you got really big, meaty lobes, and obviously you're healing a lot faster than most people, obviously. And so I've consulted with people about it and everything and talked to them, and they're like, well, if you can literally go up a size a week, that's incredible, because most people can't do that. And I'm not forcing these through. I'm not painfully shoving them through and, just grabbing whatever I can find because I'm bored. But since this one, like I said, just came completely out or whatever, I was like, oh, wow, that's crazy. So that's why I went up to an 8. And then, I don't know if I'm going to wait another week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month. Because in the other video, a lot of people are going to be like, well, you said you're going to wait a month. Definitely. Well, I didn't know that this was going to fall out. This is new territory for me and everything. I didn't know I was going to sit here and do like this to kind of, play with them. And it was going to come completely out of my ear or whatever. So, I don't know how long in between this video and the next video. Maybe it's going to be a week. Maybe it's 2. I don't know. So from here on out, I'm just going to say look out for the next video. And I know I'm gonna have a lot of people down in the comment section going, "How you went from, because this kid started out with a 14, so I went from a 14 to a okay. So technically, I went from the 14, supposed to be going to a 12. So I went from a 14 to a 10 to an 8. I'm literally doing like about a size every week or so, a week, I guess, barely. But like I said, I'm not forcing them through. I'm not having blowouts. I don't know. It's an anomaly, I guess. And like I said, I've talked to plenty of people, and they've, hey, if you feel good doing it, do it. You must heal differently than other people. Most people have smaller lobes. Obviously, when I got my ears pierced, they stayed pierced for over 10 years. So I'm like, for them to stay pierced, and then my wife took hers out, and my daughters took theirs out, and within a couple of days, their holes healed up just from regular piercings. So I guess mine has stayed pierced for over 10 years now, and the fact that obviously I heal faster, and like I said, I'm not gonna say I'll see y'all next month or next week, but I'll just see y'all whenever I go up another size. And I know I'll catch hell in the comment section eventually, to where they're like, well, how did you go up a size per week? And I don't know. It's just how my ears heal. I don't know. Maybe I heal faster than other people. Not everybody is going to be the same at doing this. Some people go straight and just shove the biggest they can through it. That's not what I'm doing. Yeah, my ears are a little red, but I mean they don't hurt. So I'm not going to go up another size in just a couple days. It's just I don't know. A week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to a month. Whenever you see another video, you see another video. But don't give me hell in the comment section. I'm still new to this, and I know and this one person's like, wait a month. This one person's like, wait 3 months. This one person's like, it took me 5 years. And I'm like, well, if it took you 5 years, you're doing something wrong. I'm new to this, and I know it doesn't take no 5 years. Okay. But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for going through this journey with me and everything. So I'm definitely, my next is going to be the 6. And after the 6 is when you start getting, into the big section. So I'll catch you guys and girls later. Thank y'all for watching this video. For those of you that have showed me support and everything from the previous video because my fish passed away, I thank y'all very much. But like I said, I don't know when the next video is going to come out. Could be in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know. I guess I'm healing different than other people. I'm not having blowouts. You can see it's still glistening because I used petroleum jelly, but it's in. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thank y'all for watching, and hey, subscribe. Think about subscribing. 2 years of this, I'm doing pretty good, but I would love us, a new subscriber every now and then, a new face. But, oh, excuse me. I'll catch you guys and girls in the next video. Y'all stay, whatever you stay. Catch y'all later.